All right, welcome back to another installment of the Get Low Show. This is your girl Jackie O,
and it's your boy R.I.
and we have Abstract Ninja in the place with us. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Good.
How are you guys?
Good.
Blessed. I don't know if I should call you Abstract Ninja or Chuck De La Ghetto or Imaginary Other. I mean, the Abstract Ninja seems to be the unifying theme,
Yeah.
the duality of it.
Yeah, he's an interesting person. Very interesting.
Let's talk about all three of them.
Man, that's a doozy right there. It's not just three; it's probably like 5 of them.
Okay.
Abstract Ninja, he's just a side nigga. He really is.
But he's kind of 2 in 1 though, isn't he?
Yeah, well, it's because Imaginary Other, he's actually the main person. He's just like this really depressed character that I came up with after myself. Like the bag, the brown paper bag represents I wear this mask sometimes around people when I get insecure or whatever. And the dotted line's how I feel like people see me and look past me instead of seeing me for who I am. And the question mark and the missing shoe is just how he's always confused, and the shoe missing is just how I feel like I'm missing something. I don't know what it is. And he's so psychotic that he hears these 2 voices in his head that call themselves Abstract Ninja.
Okay.
So then you go inside the mind of Imaginary Other to Abstract Ninja, and then Abstract Ninja, these are 2 different people. Abstract was a scientist who made on accident the ninja, you know what I mean? So,
and sometimes the ninja just takes over though.
Yeah, it's an evil thing.
From what I understand, the ninja is cutthroat. He's ruthless.
Yeah,
it's no holds barred. It's a good time.
That nigga, I don't know. Sometimes I be like, man, why did you say that? But I can't really argue because that's that nigga. I don't know him. I don't know.
Right. You can just totally discount him.
Yeah, I don't know him. I don't know.
But I think that's the beauty of Abstract Ninja. There's no censor. You put it out there and you're not apologetic about it.
No, not at all. Because didn't Kanye say something like don't fix your lips to apologize? You know what I mean? If you're gonna say something, my nigga, come on, bro. At the time, that's how you felt. Everybody went to go back on TV and give these salty ass apologies. Bro, that's how you felt. You was at home fuck that. You know what I mean?
People can't take just accountability for own what they said the first time.
Just keep it solid, man.
Right.
Keep it solid, bro. Pepsi ain't gonna be too mad.
Yeah, they'll get over it.
Right, man.
There's been worse.
I mean, are you gonna hurt that bad though? Oh man. Imaginary Other.
Project or the person?
The person.
Oh yeah. He's sad all the time. He's just a sad person.
What's he sad about?
Yeah.
Just life, man. Life always shits on him. He doesn't know why. It just all the time, just bad shit happens to this guy. And it's just he's a good person at heart. But, also, all the shit that's happened to him just, fucked his head up.
Right.
You know what I mean?
He's like the burden bearer of all the personalities.
Yeah, he's just that psychotic. He has multiple personalities, really.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because he doesn't have any friends. No one likes this nigga at all. But he's all of them. So really, he's the one doing all the killing.
Right.
So when you think Abstract Ninja is doing killings, nigga, it's actually Imaginary Other.
He's just doing his bidding.
Yeah, just basically. These other niggas, they don't exist. They do not matter. Abstract Ninja does not matter. Fucking Charles Davenport is not real. None of these niggas. Him is the only one that I could honestly say is more real than all the other dudes he has in his head. Him is fucking crazy.
So your crew is deep before you even get to TBC.
Yeah,
or Breakfast Club.
Yeah, pretty
aka
much.
The Bad Crowd. I mean, you're already deep before we even get to them.
Yeah.
Now describe TBC. What does it consist of?
Oh, man.
And what's the unifying thing with that?
That's cool. That started back in probably when I was still a dancing, probably 2005, and I don't know, I met these dudes from East Side, they was dancing and stuff, and I liked their style, so we always just kicked it. But it was a bunch of us, girls and dudes, some of us didn't dance, we were literally all just fucking criminals. We skated and did graffiti. That's it. You know what I mean? And caused trouble all the fucking time, running the streets of like Lincoln Village and shit. And you know what I mean? Like late night, all types of just crazy.
Betty's Kitchen.
You know what I mean? Basically. So like that's how it started. And then like when we all got older, like you know we all kind of like parted ways and stuff. And then I was like, well, fuck it, I'm gonna turn it into a rap crew. So I met my man Deceased. We actually went to the same school as each other, seen each other around. We just never like were kicking it like that. And yeah, I met Deceased. Before me and Chewy found out we were even cousins, he introduced me to Conquest. You know, Conquest was like one of my favorite rappers. Now I can't even say one of my favorite rappers. Let's say my favorite rapper, period, from Sacramento. He's literally the hardest rapper and the most elusive, like. And
he's representing on some of the projects.
Yeah, exactly, like all the time. But I mean, he left. He's like on his own little spiritual journey right now. He's like, I respect that. It's still my brother. And my dude from TUS, Telepath, he produces a lot of stuff, and he's gonna be releasing his little rap project and beat tapes. So we got a lot of stuff actually for next year, man. And Deceased is dropping his shit like. Probably late this year, beginning of next year, so December, January.
Now you touched on dance. A lot of people don't know this about you. Now Jackie O happens to come from a dance background, you know, and all the competitions and stuff. I mean, so she's intrigued. I mean, tell us about that.
I mean, it just started out with turf dancing, just like being in that whole Fizz or Die movement. You know what I mean? The whole Mac Dre mob movement, like mob figures like Hustler and Mac Dre. Those are my two favorite fucking rappers. Like, definitely top 10, especially the Hus. That nigga's hard as fuck. Sorry, am I cussing too much?
That's okay.
We just talked about apologizing and imaginary.
I just feel like no, I just keep hearing my mom in my head. Like every time I leave, she always be putting stuff in my brain. I be like, no.
They should tell you not to say any bad words.
All types of stuff. Don't be fighting up there. Like, man, she don't know. But yeah, I like fucking. I came from that era, and so. Like when I started dancing, it was like it started out as turfing, you know what I mean, just street dance, and like it ended up like molding into something way more. Like how I am with my music is how I got with my dance, and that's one of the reasons why I stopped dancing, because dance around me got hella bitch made. Like that shit was hella. Like when I see motherfuckers what they're doing now, like it's just like a popularity contest at dance battles. Yeah. Like who coming with who, like who show who love, and who talking about who. Like I don't give a fuck about none of that. With rap, I can literally just sit on my fucking ass and write tracks all day about how I don't like that. So I wasn't even rapping. I wasn't even rapping back then or thinking about rapping. To be honest, I didn't give a damn about rap. I've only been rapping probably for like 4 years, like 3-4 years. Yeah, because I started 2010. Yeah, so 4 years.
Did you know Just Christopher and Luke Taylor used to also dance?
Yeah, I went to school with Luke Taylor. That's my brother. We actually lost a brother, rest in peace. But yeah, me and him used to battle in the parking lot and stuff. He was a crumper though.
Yeah.
My man's down for Jesus. And so is Christopher. I used to battle him too. Back in the day, yeah, he hit me up actually telling me that, and I was like, oh shit. I'm like, fuck, nigga, you niggas aren't supposed to find me.
Yeah. Now offline people didn't hear, but I mean we're hearing about you keep it a secret. It's not a well known subject.
Oh man,
you like the element of surprise.
There's actually on the internet. I was really drunk at Soul Collective, and there's a pretty good video of me dancing recently this year. Like the beginning of this year. It's pretty funny to me.
I think I'm gonna have to find that and add that to the interview.
That's awesome.
I think I can like find it for you. It's like posted on some page, like self-expression page or something.
That's dope. I mean, what's dope to me about it is that it sounds like it originated in the dance, and that Christopher and Luke basically echoed those sentiments. It was all dance. It's like, well, I've been rapping for a couple of years.
Yeah, because I'm sure they were feeling that same way. Like, dancing is just getting hella whack. Like, and now it got to the point where dancing is like on some gang shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when you go out of town, if I go like to Oakland, like it's beef. Like niggas ain't fucking with niggas from Sac, and niggas ain't fucking with niggas from Oakland like that. You feel me? I don't really care. I don't give a damn about too many people unless you're polite. Nigga, that's cool.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, but all that other shit, that shit don't matter. Like, dancing shouldn't have to be like that. Nigga,
No,
we're
it's
all
not
here for the
supposed to be
same
like
thing.
that.
Right.
Like, I can understand rap being that aggressive, but not dancing, my nigga.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
If we're talking about dissing and beefing, let's talk about the Joey Badass diss.
Yeah, that came out of nowhere.
You got some guff for that.
You know?
Oh, man, yeah.
I mean,
You really want to know what's up with that? Everybody's so pissed off at me on SoundCloud. They're like,
I don't
oh,
understand.
he's
What's
looking
that
for
about?
attention. Because they're up this nigga's ass. Let me keep it solid, bruh. He's not tight.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep it solid. I hate all that rah-rah, I'm so fucking 90s, and everyone's like praising this nigga. Bruh, you're doing the same exact thing niggas have already conquered. Like, do something else. And everyone's like, oh, well, your style's kind of 90s. I'm like, my style ain't shit. Like, don't put me in no damn box. Like, I hate that shit to the max.
Yeah.
So I heard the song Christ Conscience. I was drunk with her. We was on World Star. And, you know, I was like, oh, this nigga just dropped something. Let me listen. I can honestly thank this man for motivating me because I heard that song. I was like, oh, this beat is fire. So I was thinking about he was going to start going hard. And the only reason why I got so pissed is because he wasn't that tight, but he was talking so much shit on the track. And I was like, oh. And I instantly just took out my iPod and was like, bro, I looked on YouTube for the beat, was like, yep, found it. Wrote that song right there.
Right.
Yeah, well, actually, I didn't write it that night. I wrote it like 2 hours before I came and recorded it.
Yeah, but it was fresh.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, there's no beef. Like, I don't hate that nigga. Like, as far as rhymes go, I just don't think that nigga's tight.
Right.
I don't think everybody's just like on some like purist hip hop shit. Like, bruh, I don't give a damn about hip hop. I had to start calling myself No Way. Because I listen to the most hip hop of the hip hop, and then I'll turn around and listen to Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane is in my top 5 favorite rappers. And anyone to like look at me like that for saying that, don't listen to Gucci Mane, or nigga, you just don't have that street background.
And the thing is that entertainment is entertainment is entertainment.
Exactly.
Whatever you're entertained by,
Exactly.
you're the tastemaker. You decide what you like. I mean,
Exactly.
people can't criticize you for saying that ain't hip hop or that ain't that. Like, that's real to that person.
Thank you. And that's why I like Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane is like, Gucci Mane ain't hip hop. I ain't never said I was hip hop.
Right? Right?
I don't like for sure.
Trap back.
Trap back, Trap God. The older stuff too, like the 3D one with DJ Drama.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
Gucci
he's
Mane's
always
hard.
had good production too. The beat choice.
Gucci Mane's hard. People do not give him credit. He's like one of my favorite South rappers because he's like the most trap, but he has a very good vocabulary. Like, I love that.
I mean, a bad vocabulary is not the business.
No, and it always sounds different on a southern drawl.
Yeah.
Because it's almost like they battle each other.
Yeah.
It's like when T.I. talks, or, you know.
Yeah, I had my T.I. era too. I thought he was tight. Like, I don't really listen to him now. But
Is he mediocre?
no, I don't know. To be honest, I don't even know. Like, there's just some people like I kind of just grew out of.
Yeah.
So it's just like I don't not like him. Like, I love that song with him and Young Thug. Ain't About the Money. That beat is nasty. That beat is dope. Yeah, I like the way rap is going though.
and you know the thing is that music's supposed to inspire. It doesn't have to always be inspired by like that was the dopest thing. It could be I heard a beat that was fire, but the lyrics made me so mad that it inspired me to write. I mean,
man, I don't know why we're in this age where people can't accept the fact that their artist wants to like their favorite artist wants to grow.
Yeah.
And do other things like. I don't know. Nigga, you didn't birth that nigga, so.
Right.
Speaking of production, how do you go about choosing your songs for your projects?
Jesus. That's a really good question. I really, to be honest, like, unless it's like my crew making beats, because they know exactly what my sound is, like, I just go look for beats on YouTube. I just, like, literally type in, like, probably, I'll go with, like, a random name or, like, a name that I already know and click everything on the side. I'll probably have, like, 30 tabs open just for beats, you know what I mean? And, like, me, I like pretty-ass beats, you know what I mean? Not just, like, some, like some regular ass beat shit. I mean, I will hop on that, or like if it's like hella simple and good. But I like pretty beats. Like LOVE was like beautiful to me. The beats alone are just like hella pretty. Like I got my point across with love. Like that shit makes me hella like it makes me feel something. You know what I mean? Those beats are pretty.
And
yeah.
and when you say that, you know, for the listeners that may not know how to differentiate what's, you know, this beat or pretty.
Oh yeah.
You know, do you mean like more like straightforward
It's
boom
more,
bap versus stuff that's more melodic?
See, I can't even say that because like boom bap, there's some pretty boom bap too.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like what I mean by pretty, like I can't really explain. Like it's just like my ear. Like it's like seeing a color. Like you know what I mean? Like ooh, that's pretty. Like it's like that. You know, like I can't really explain like how I think a beat is pretty, but yeah, the definition I can only say is like LOVE beats. Like those are damn beautiful to me.
The ode to Ramona Flowers?
Yeah, it's like I wrote that about my girlfriend.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it Ramona Flowers as in the movies Scott Pilgrim versus
Yeah,
World? Okay.
Scott Pilgrim.
Okay.
Yeah, I watched that movie like 30 days in a row.
Nice.
Yeah.
Addicted?
Well, this is.
I love that movie. That movie's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Like, well shot. I love it.
So it's safe to say you suggest it for everybody.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Now, not enough people talk about love. There's a lot of talk about hate. There's a lot of talk about I'll wet you up, and you know.
Yeah.
Well,
that's definitely why it wasn't even supposed. LOVE wasn't even supposed to be like that. To be honest, LOVE was supposed to be mean, and I thought it would be funny to name it LOVE because everyone was like, "Oh, love."
I love
and then like I was just gonna be hella mean on every song, but then like I don't know, I started going through some stuff in my relationship, and then I don't know, like songs just started just plucking out of me, and then I was just like, well, fuck it, I'm just gonna call it "Ode to Ramona Flowers." It was just like basically an ode to my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now there's a video online, you know, filmed at the Steady.
Yeah.
You know, filmed by Carlos Schutz, and there was you were talking about this album, and you were talking about how it's kind of a world that you were trapped in.
Oh yeah,
you know,
Abstract Ninja.
And
Yeah,
how
you got
you know,
trapped.
they didn't know how to handle it because you were still kind of insane. Like speak to that mood that you were in.
Well, the story begins with Misadventures of Ninja Guy. That's the story that tells the story of who Abstract is, how the Ninja got created, and basically how he went mad. You know what I mean? And there's 4 that match together. It's Misadventures of Ninja Guy, then Imaginary Other, then LOVE, which is because at the end of Misadventures, there's a clip of this anime from Soul Eater that says that the guy Stein is basically Abstract Ninja's character from the anime. So he says that Stein disappeared. So no one, and then the tape just ends. So no one knows where he's at. So I dropped an Imaginary Other tape, not as Abstract Ninja. So you can go outside of the brain real quick, get the character, and then go back inside. Abstract Ninja, you're actually trapped in 2 brains. You know what I mean?
My brain is exploding. Like, boom, like, wow. Like,
you know, like you're trapped in Imaginary Other's brain to find out that Abstract Ninja is trapped in his own brain. Like, in the madness of love, you know what I mean? He still lost it. And Ninjaa Flower that's coming out next year, it'll just sum up everything, and that'll be the end of that whole, I don't know, whatever you want to call it.
and this was kind of symbolic of you embracing the ninja and ninja embracing.
Yeah, they're finally, because they're both trapped in there, and like love. They didn't know what that was, both of them, because Abstract so much because he's so caught up in his work, and if he wasn't working so much, he's painting. And the ninja, that nigga just don't love nobody. So
keep cold peace.
Yeah, you don't give a damn. And so like once they were in that world, they got a taste of that, and so Ninjaa Flower will give you them working together, basically, and accepting each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe becoming friends.
Maybe.
No.
I don't know. That Abstract don't really fuck with Ninja.
And nobody fucks with Imaginary Other.
Well,
you know what I mean?
yeah. No one. Yeah, everyone hates him too. They just hate on that dude. But he has a girlfriend. He has an imaginary girl.
Okay.
Yeah, he has a girlfriend. But she's just as evil as that nigga. Like, she beats him.
I mean, it sounds like he might deserve it sometimes.
Like, I don't mean like physically, like verbal beatings.
Verbal abuse.
Yeah, she's mean. She carries knives and stuff. She's evil.
That's kind of.
I don't sound like two peas in a pod. I don't know. They kind of sound made for each other.
I can see a whole comic
but all
collection
his,
coming out
but
of
the
it.
only reason why imaginary other kills is because like an accident all the time. He doesn't mean to kill.
Right.
Like if you see a cat in the tree and this thing he wants to go save it, and like for some reason he was eating hella Lay's chips and tried to grab the cat and it slipped out of his hand onto a damn chainsaw that was on the ground. Like, you know, it's like stuff like that.
That obviously can happen. I mean, when doesn't that happen? Kind of like Lenny from Ice and Men.
Yeah, exactly. It's on accident,
This is what
man.
it sounds like.
It's not real. But, yeah, he's a nice person.
What is your favorite 16 from anybody?
From anyone at 16? Wow. That's funny because I don't even know how to count bars.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't
that's
even.
interesting.
I do not know how to count bars. Never cared to really.
It sounds like you're doing all right.
Yeah, right. I'm doing pretty cool. But when people bring it up, they're like, "Oh, write like a 12," or I'm like, I don't know what that is, so I'm just gonna write.
You just tell me when to
Come on, just bar you out and we'll go from
my
there.
favorite, man. That's a really, really, really good question. I'll just say, it's definitely an MF Doom track. Man.
That has a number of them.
Oh yeah, he has.
There's a couple of patterns and a couple of bars.
Man. What is this like? Like the end of Beef Rap where he's like, "What up to all rappers? Shut up what you're shutting up and keep a shirt on, at least a button up. Yuck. Is they rhymers and stripping males out of work jerks since they shut down Chippendales." Like, man.
Okay.
That man is hard. That's
Yeah.
my favorite rapper of all time.
He's tough. He's influenced
Dude.
a lot of MCs. I mean,
Yeah, he has. He really has, especially in my generation.
yeah.
Yeah, a lot of cats are like, they praise that man.
Yeah.
They should, dude. Like, that nigga literally has rap figured the fuck out. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, I can't think of a rapper that's better than him. Like, niggas want to argue, like, oh, well, commercially, like, fuck commercial. Like, nigga, I'm talking about strictly rhymes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, dope metaphors, like, making you think more than once, double meaning, shit like that. Like,
Compound bar structure.
yeah, like, if you're fucking listening to this nigga and you start thinking of a comic, bro, like, you know, like, don't nobody else making you think, like, you're watching a fucking movie or something, you know what I mean? Like a Tarantino film.
Yes.
Like, it's really good. That man's, I love
You gotta
that
go
dude.
back and find out what happened.
Yeah, dude.
Again.
Gazillionaire is my favorite song of all time. I listen to that. If I listen to it once, I literally have to listen to it 10 times in a row. And I still find out small little things that I never noticed that he says. Or I finally get a metaphor that I never got before. Like, I love that. Like, it's like, that shit never gets old.
Yeah.
Not a bad problem to have as a rapper.
Hell no. Man, I be trying to get like that.
So I hear before you go into the studio, you kind of, or when you're in the studio, you kind of just come naturally. Everything just kind of spills out freely. Do you have any certain rituals you do? Or do you just go in the booth and you bar out? Do you have a lot of written
I used to have a
already
bad
prepared?
habit of getting drunk before I got in the booth.
Okay.
Won't do that anymore. So now I just been coming sober really, and then like when I'm done with everything, I get drunk.
Okay.
Okay. Business before pleasure.
Yeah,
There you
basically. But because when I'm in the studio, dude, like I could know. Well, it's actually easier if I know the song. But when I'm in the studio, you can even ask Josh. It takes me probably like 30,000 takes to get something down, and that's between me not liking it and me just messing up.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
So would it be safe to say you consider yourself kind of a perfectionist?
Yeah.
yeah, I guess you could say that. I hate that word because I'm not perfect. You know what I mean? Like,
Well,
I
just
don't,
striving for it.
Like, no, I wouldn't even like me. I want my style to just do whatever it does. Like, I don't really care. Like, perfectly sloppy. We'll say that.
Oh,
Okay.
We'll say
okay.
that.
Okay.
Okay.
You might have to start keeping the 29,000 tape in.
Yo, next time I go in the studio, I'll literally have to get a paper and mark down every single time I've messed up, and it's gonna be a lot. Trust me.
Huh.
All
I
the
have
time.
A tally card. Well, where could our listeners find your music?
abstractninja.bandcamp.com and abstractninja SoundCloud.com/abstractninja. I always forget those two don't do the same thing. So.
There's so many damn social media.
Yeah, right.
Everything.
So, and like YouTube too, you just type in Abstract Ninja, Ninjaa, and yeah, but I don't know if anything on YouTube will wow anybody. I haven't dropped a video for a while, so I'm really just in the trenches for working on something good.
Okay. Hey,
I had to chill out.
And then we can find you on social media at Abstract Ninja, all one word,
Yeah,
on
Twitter. Yeah, that's a boring place though.
Okay. What's your favorite social media handle or place to visit?
Dude, to be honest, if anyone wants to see like the funniest things that I say or like me literally break down, you should go on Facebook. And my name on there is Charles Davenport with an I, not the E.
Okay. And that's where you get the most
it's just
real time drama.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be rapper. I'm not like, yo son, I don't know, rapper shit.
No imaginary commercialism.
That's good. That's good. That was good.
I just slipped that in.
Right.
I'm sorry. You know what I mean? I can't help myself. Shameless plug.
That project. Oh gosh.
The usual suspects.
Oh, that's a hard question. What's that? What's the question?
You want to give us a little breakdown about you guys?
There's no more TUS. We actually, we broke up last year.
Sad.
Yeah, it's hella
Sad.
whack.
And did all 6 personalities break up, or was it just some?
Nah,
of them,
it was just like a couple of people, and it was like literal personal shit, like. Cause we're all friends, and like literally me and Deceased were probably the last to get added to the TUS family, and things just like boiled over, I guess, and like me, I mean, I've been telling everybody, I still keep in contact with everybody,
right.
You know what I mean, but like the others, some of them don't really contact each other, just their situation or whatever, but like me, I just miss us. I miss TUS. Like that was dope for me to be a part of.
You missed the us out of TUS.
Yeah, like yeah. I see what you did there.
You little sneak.
I'm on a roll. I'm sorry.
This guy got some zingers. But yeah, man, I don't know. I just missed that whole feeling, dude. Like I felt like when I was part of it, like we were just going.
Yeah.
Like we were all over the place, like all over California, and Chewy was doing his thing, like out, and like we were holding it down still, and just like, and then like now everyone's trying to infiltrate. Like now, like I think it's so funny. Like me and Chewy were even talking about it. He's just like, man, ever since TUS broke up, everybody want to see him act like they're like trying to take that next little void or whatever, but I won't allow that.
Well, the thing is just, I mean, I can just tell you from, the outside looking in and from just a fan of hip-hop perspective, that was an exciting time in Sacramento. Like, there was a real buzz about, hey, this has a movement and it has a following, and some of these cats can't even get into the establishment, but people are lined up to see them perform.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was me. Yeah, I mean, it's an exciting time.
I was the only one in TUS that had to wait outside of most of our performances until we were on stage. That was hella whack. And then when I turned 21, I only get a couple of months to enjoy it.
Yeah.
And then we break up, like, that's so whack.
Soon as I got the opportunity.
Right? Like, finally I can get into the shows.
Yeah.
Well, are any of you guys, since you talk to everybody, are any of you linking up? Are you trying to reconnect?
Oh, yeah. If anyone's seen the cover of Ninjaa Flower, that's literally everybody that's going to be on my tape.
Okay.
I got Mike Jordan and Mighty Bush. Mighty Bush and my uncle.
Mm-hmm. That was just recently found out, right?
Yeah. My mom was married to his sister. And That sounds so funny.
Well, the guy just became a dad and an uncle at the same time.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, that too. Yeah, I got Mike Jordan, Monty Bush, you know, Jay Good, Keno, everybody from TUS, Telly, Conquest, Deceased, Chewy, you know, just like. But that's only because everything was like 3 years prior to when it's going to come out. I'm working on it for 4 years now. You know what I mean? So like most of these tracks are like literally 4 years old, and you know,
you're new to everybody else.
Yeah, they're gonna be new to everybody else, but
I still believe you'll blow our minds with that.
Look out for that 80 track mixtape.
Chapter
don't
1.
stop.
Well, so far it's 80 tracks.
Is it being hosted by a DJ or anything, or is this
DJ such and such?
Okay, I like that.
That's me.
Such and such in the mix. 7th personality. There it is. There. DJ such and such.
I like that actually.
Yeah.
That's catchy.
Yeah, I literally DJ under the name DJ such and such.
I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Seems like another person we just found out. Such and such.
Dancer.
Remix.
Dancer. DJ.
The elements
MC,
of hip hop.
Graffiti artist.
Exactly.
Has a guy done everything?
I really think you should come up with a comic.
Shark Week, motherfuckers.
You should come up with a comic book next.
Actually, me and Mike Jordan were just talking about that.
Yeah.
That guy has some artistic skills.
Yeah, we were shrooming and he was showing us everything.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Nice.
God, his portfolio is impressive.
Way more amazing than I thought.
Yeah.
Way more amazing.
Yeah,
I was like, oh my god, bro, like how do you do that?
He
Like,
kept that on the low.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and I was like, dude, I could have been asking you like to do some of my covers because you'll never see me on the front of my covers. I'll always have like some cool little art.
Yeah, you do.
Like whatever I like. It's always just in my mind. Like I don't care about all that other stuff.
Maybe he'll storyboard some of your video stuff too.
Yo, he definitely said he's gonna do that too.
Yeah.
Were you there?
You know, I feel like I was. I mean, we were connected somehow.
Right.
All right. Well, thank you very much for coming into the Get Low Show. We're gonna get some freestyles, some music coming, some live performance here for you guys.
This was just an appetizer.
Yeah.
You know, y'all about to get the main course.
Yes. So thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate this a lot.
Appreciate you.
Hey, what's up?
Nothing.
Hey, you know Pac-Man?
I know of him.
Well, Pac-Man was originally called Puck-Man. They changed it because, not because Pac-Man looks like a hockey puck. Paku means flap your mouth. And that they were worried people would scratch out the P, turn it into an F, like.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Am I dreaming? I'll leave you alone forever now.
Thanks.
Dude, what? She's totally real. Who? Ramona Flowers.
The pyramids have fallen. Love has been calling. My name, no secret, I've been stalling. Let's find another world to get lost in. Don't worry about the shrooms, they're organic. But let me know if you start to panic. My world is a little satanic, but your face lets me know you can handle it.
I can see the look on your face. You ain't vibing. There's no hiding the way that you feel. There's no need to explain. Truth is so plain. I'm just expressing the way that I feel. I can see your ass sitting still. Just doesn't feel supposed to. I feel so bad. You know we could always change scenes by any means. Don't hesitate to let me know. Let me know. Let me know if you wanna go, or we could stay.
you don't care. An attitude like that gets you nowhere. Just know I will never leave your side because I love you so. Don't mean it's not irritating, frustrating, aggravating. Didn't really mean to start paraphrasing. Joints blazing while I'm stargazing. Bathing Asian, she's a pretty young thing. Just removed the braces, no need for space between us. We always re-up, push pounds of that LOVE, but she gon' need 3. Playing with my wee wee, she flash some chi chi. Then we back to arguing, but she knows she need thee.
You don't remember me, do you? We met at the party the other day.
Were you the Pac-Man guy?
No, not even. That was some total ass. I was the other guy.
I feel hella awkward in this booth.
Yo, I drank too much, thought English is my second language. Anxious to make you vanish and cover bodies with blankets while I'm enjoying the same with young Ninja does the damage. Got a yellow Pinot chick, but I swear that she looks Spanish. A loose cannon, a threat to your whole planet. A bandit assassin on acid, tossing flames in your casket. Don't mind all of my gadgets, you're gonna hurt yourself. I remember when we used to sit around and burn ourselves. Perfect, beautiful, nothing. Yeah, I ain't shit with Mike Tyson clips. It's ludicrous when you think about it. If I said it and bitch nigga don't doubt it. I ain't y'all, I ain't never see you niggas be about it. You starting to act a bitch again. 2 1s on a dice, but I'm already knowing you from Slytherin. I'm known to carry more rocks than Flexivana. My flow is hotter than saunas, and I'm cheating like the code for Contra. In another land, eating shrooms on Rainbow Road. Drifting every corner, tossing turtles at this nigga Toad. Now Peach got beef, I told her ass to queef and give me space like every gap in my teeth, bitch. Turns out that love is my madness, murder's my passion, and my daughter noticed her father is absent. Crashed a long time ago, hover from my soul, but getting fair reserve notes just happens to be my only goal. Trying to knock Cupid out the air, cause the way he makes love seem in the end it ain't fair. And my girl stay more low-key than the one under my doormat. Grass to the neck, plates of tea from the Mad Hat, but I broke it. Curse these butterfingers lingered in your thoughts, cause I want you hitting high notes just like a singer. My line is off the ringer, so all I do is look up at the moon with my chin to the sky, asking why, and the moon replied, up to me for hours, the hottest of the days and the worst of April showers. You're not in it for the fortune, you're not in it for the fame, but if you do get it, make a member your name. You always look up to me for hours, the hottest of the days and the worst of April showers. You're not in it for the fortune, you're not in it for the fame, but if you do get it, make a member your name. You always look up to me for hours, the hottest of the days and the worst of April showers. You're not in it for the fortune, you're not in it for the fame, but if you do get it, make a member your name. Make them put the switch on my head so the ball can come on. I never thought I'd meet a girl who make me write a love song or make me chop her up after I choke her with a fucking thong. Send the cops a letter like you niggas got my nose wrong. Meanwhile, I'm keeping it fresher than some Altoids. Run up, blasting, exploding niggas like asteroids. Drop 3 shells that squirt war total and blastoids. I ban myself from hip hop cause the flow be on steroids.
Yeah, see, camera shit, that's retarded. Yeah.
Walking around, hand in my pocket, pinky up. This girl made me drop my cup. She said, I'm sorry, it's okay, I should've watched where I was going. The potion wore off, and now she's grown. Started laughing. Told me her name is Alice. Asked her for directions to the palace. See the Queen of Hearts, feel the light from the dark hit her eye, and that's when our thoughts spark. I don't mean to stare, but I think you're beautiful. And I just thought I'd let you know. Sunrise is my favorite time. That's when all the flowers grow. I pick you roses, jump in the caterpillar, smoke and float. Thank booty on my watermelon Sunday. We should be together. So what do you say? Alice in Wonder, 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 Alice in Wonder. You make me smile. So can you please stay for a while? Love you smile, but I hate it when it gets turned upside down, showing small signs of a frown. I hope you never disappear like the Cheshire Cat. By the way, I'm the Mad Hat. You should follow to my place, hang and have a cup of tea with me. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Now, all elbows off the table, let's not be rude and let me finish my fable. Don't mind the March hair, he's a little unstable. Now run along and watch a little cable. This grown-up's talking. Scramble, giving Alice a teacup. Dangerous to dangerous, smelling these bumps. Feeling herself, clothes come off, like in a pose. And she got a little on her nose. I don't mean to stare, but I think you're beautiful. And I just thought I'd let you know. Sunrise is my favorite time, that's when all the flowers grow. I pick you roses, jump in the caterpillar, smoke and float. Thank booty on my watermelon Sunday. We should be together, so what do you say? Alice in Wonder, 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 Alice in Wonder. You make me smile, so can you please stay for a while? Love you smile, but I hate it when it gets turned upside down, showing small signs of a frown. I hope you never disappear like the Cheshire Cat. By the way, I'm the Mad Hat. You just follow to my place, hang and have a cup of tea with me. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Huh. Back in love, 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 back in love. Whew. I think I'm falling back in love with you.